Alright, guys. I hope you're all having a great Friday night. I'm just sitting here at my kitchen table. I'm going to sort some cards and maybe try to build a deck. Hey, Vlad. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Vlad and I have been chatting back and forth about how to make Henry Pym playable. Vlad's got an idea. He wants me to add Dracula and take off Mr. Fantastic. And I'm not totally against it. It could be something that I do. Hey, Vlad, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. I got a whole new setup here in my kitchen. Don't tell my wife. I got a studio right here in the kitchen right now. I'm checking my phone to see if I have any messages about it not going through. I'm currently sitting here. All right, thanks, Vlad. Currently sitting here with every Overpower card that I own, which isn't a whole lot. It's about one monster box and maybe 3/4 of another one, a little less, maybe when you add in all this. So I don't have a whole lot, but hey, Ricky. Yeah, buddy, I just thought I'd do it. I had nothing else to do sitting here at home trying to come up with a deck idea. And I didn't have 20 Iron Man avoids, so I couldn't build the Iron Man deck. But I had a very, very interesting chat today. When I looked down, Vlad and a couple other guys had put me in a group chat, and there was like 62 messages. So we're talking about home bases. So I dug out the home bases that I have from BMG. I am honestly not too familiar with them. And hey, Vlad, where did I get this? There's a Bane hero card. There should be no DC cards in my collection. What the heck? I'll open that in a minute and see what else in there. Yeah, it won't work without 20 Iron Man avoids? Well, unfortunately, Henry Pym cannot have 20 avoids in his deck. Alright, so I got the Gunner, the Battle Valkyrie. This one was given away, Oklahoma? Looks like a cross between Anime and Red Sonja. Okay. Well, it's an any character. Probably won't be using it. I'll put that aside. Oh, how'd I get 2 Dracula heroes? Hey, Vlad, what's the air on a Dracula hero? I like this Dracula hero. Oh, wait a minute. His stats are even different. Can you guys see those all right? This Dracula hero, after discard phase, Dracula may offer one of opponent's characters to gain +2 to all actions this battle. If accepted, Dracula may remove 2 hits. I wonder how often that would actually go through. So he's 8 and 8, 16. He's 22 points. And 17, and he's 20. No, 22. Is that the same? 14 and 8. Yeah, he's 22 points either way. I kind of like the art on the BMG card a little bit better. I like the Marvel art very well, though. They don't specify opponent, so you can target your own. Oh, really? After Dracula may offer one of opponent's characters. I don't have the air, but you said I probably do in that pack that I haven't opened yet. And I'm not sure where that at. They fixed that on the new print. Okay. So you're allowed to play the air and target your own character? That's pretty cool. This is the BMG Essentials pack right here. Air is on the foil version. Okay. I missed a lot in the little bit of time that I was out of Overpower. Actually, I was out for quite a while. I've been back for just about a year now, still trying to catch up on some of this stuff. This is the very first time I've really paid any attention to the Essentials pack. A lot of any characters. They're kind of cool, but I just don't play them. Though I wonder if more players will play them now that Phil did what he did in Valhalla, went 10-0 with any heroes. Wrath of Ra, Valkyrie, Robin Hood, Master Thief. Discard one special card usable by any character to draw and reveal 4 cards to the top of draw pile. May keep duplicates, may have 1 Cataclysm card per deck. This is a 1 per deck. That's a pretty good one. Home bases could use some sprucing up. I agree. I don't know. I don't want to make it too much. Ricky thinks they probably errated the foil one. Probably. But I may have to find out. Hey Vlad, do I have a foil one in that pack? Or is it going to be just a non-foil? The foil one was only given away at a event, I believe, wasn't it? I can't remember. All right, so let's get through all these any characters. I don't have a trash can nearby, so I'll just set them off to the side. That's a joke, guys. I wouldn't throw away. Yeah, I would. No, not those. But I would throw away Overpower cards. Maybe. It is in the pack. Ah, nice. All right. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, and Vlad, both. I have an unopened pack of those. So, maybe we'll open that soon. A character sketch. What are these? These are just a 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8 any power. I'll lay these out. Let's see. You guys should be able to get them. Whoops. Let's go up here. Nope, can't see that either. I gotta get more room. Well, let's move the Draculas. There we go. There. And now you should be able to see them okay. These are interesting. Nothing there that I would play over the regular Marvel ones, like the Black Cat. 6, I don't remember who's on the 6. 7 was Dormammu. 8, I don't know who's on the 8. But these are cool. I like them enough that I won't think about throwing them away. So now, the home bases. All right, I'm going to skip. I'll save the best 2 for last. 6 is Justice League. Thank you. 8 is Orion. Man, you guys just know everything, don't you? See. Normally I have Phil here to help me answer these questions. JLA, yes. Phil's not available tonight. I don't know where he is. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. Well, he might have got the notification like everybody else. All right, so there are a total of 5 home bases here. I'm going to start with Odin's Vault because for some reason I think that might be one that Vlad said I need to look at. I can't remember. Odin's Vault costs 2 deck building points. Any tournament legal team using the remaining points. My Henry Pym has more than 2 points left over, so I could use this. At the beginning of the game, place 3 unique artifacts. That's why. I don't know if it was Vlad who came up with this. Nope, that wasn't you. This was Phil wanted me to use this one to get Henry Pym to a 7 strength, if I remember right. At the beginning of the game, place 3 unique artifacts, excluding artifacts that shift attacks, under Odin's Vault. Each battle after event phase, but before discard phase, Odin's Vault's team may discard 1 card from their hand to put one of those placed artifacts into their hand. Gotta put it in your hand. It should be able to go straight into play. Yeah, I know, Vlad. Those are the 2 you told me. I'm saving them for last. They're right here. I'm going to look at all 5 of them. why can't you just put that artifact into play? It's just an artifact. And your opponent's not going to be able to stop it. Okay, so Odin's Vault would get Henry Pym, get you to be able to raise actually his fighting, his energy or his strength to a 7. And we were thinking about that because we were looking at putting him on a deck with Heroes for Hire. You and your dab. I decided I didn't want to put Henry Pym on a deck with Heroes for Hire because I don't think Henry Pym is better than Starjammers. With Odin's Vault, you can swap out a duplicate for one. Yeah, and I do dupe a lot. But I was playing Phil this week, and I wasn't duping very much. I was winning a couple hands and still losing the game. But I don't think that's going to help Henry Pym. Dracula's Armory. Dracula's Armory costs 3 deck building points. Any tournament legal team using the remaining points. At the beginning of the game, place 3 unique basic universe cards, excluding any power, under Dracula's Army. Basic universe. So that does not include Teamworks. Once per battle, you may remove one of these cards to combine it with a legal attack or defense. Union, not Orion. Got you, Ricky. Thank you, sir. Dracula's Armory. Was that the one that Phil Keffer used in Canada? I think it is. I know it is because he was pulling out those basic universe cards and adding them. I think he only used them for defense. I should have asked him that when I had him on the show. I don't remember the answer to that, and I'm pretty sure I didn't ask him. And then we got the Spartan Training Ground. Spartan Training Ground costs 2 deck building points, any tournament legal team using the remaining points. At the beginning of the game, place 3 unique training universe cards, excluding any power, under Spartan Training Ground. Once per battle, you may remove one of these cards to combine it with a legal attack or defense. That's interesting because aren't the trainings +4? Help me out here. I've probably got some somewhere, but I don't have very many. And the basic universe cards only go to +3, but I thought the basic training cards go to +4. I can't be. I must be wrong. Because if it is, I'm right. Hey, Vlad, thanks. Then why wouldn't you use the Spartan Training Ground instead of Dracula's Army? Okay, I don't know the answer to that. Maybe Vlad or Ricky can tell me. Yes, but they are 5 or less to use. Okay, thank you. That is why. But so 5 or less, you could only get up to a 9. And with the basic universe card, you can make your 8 and 11 and get it up over that teammate avoid 9 or less. Okay. Thank you, Ricky and Vlad. That cleared that up really quick. 221B Baker Street. That is the home address of Sherlock Holmes, in case you're wondering. I know most of you probably already knew that. Using any tournament legal team using normal deck building rules. Anytime the 221B Baker Street team plays a card that reveals, sorts, or looks at cards from opponent's hand or draw pile, you may choose one of those cards and discard it into the appropriate discard pile. Yeah, now I remember this one. AJ played this one against me. He had the leader, and I can't remember who else. And he was looking at my hand. He was looking at my draw pile, making me discard cards. It was fun, but he couldn't win with it. He struggled, even against the Henry Pym deck, which I'm not talking too bad about the Henry Pym deck. It's still a fun deck to play, and it does win some games. It struggles against the Cadillac. Used to be from MOE. Okay. I just like 221B because it reminds me of Sherlock Holmes, which is what it's from. Now, I'm going to back up a step. the Odin's Vault, Dracula's Army, Spartan Training Grounds, you could still place activators on these three guys, right? Activators, is it activators or specials or activators only? It depends on what you're playing. Help me out here, Vlad. These three can have anything placed on them, but 21B Baker Street and this other one can't. Why would they name something that? Anyways, let's stick to the point here. Reveal sorts or looks at the opponent's hand or draw pile. Just specials. Oh, no activators. Just specials. Right, that's what you were telling me. Right. And you wanted them to allow you to place activators on it, not just specials. But you know what? I understand where you're coming from. I'm going to try one of those. I'm going to try one of these with the Henry Pym deck to try to get mass reduction placed on it. Only Team Overpower can have activators or any characters. See, that's a new rule. They added that after I quit playing, and I don't understand why. I don't really think that was called for. But, hey, I'm going to use it. I like having it. I don't think it was a game changer. I don't think it made things better or worse. It added just a little bit more strategy. Okay, so I won't be using 221B Baker Street because I'm not playing anything that reveals sorts or looks. All right. How the heck do you pronounce this one? Asclepeion. Asclepion? Who named this card? Whoever named this card, I vote that they no longer be allowed to name cards. Any tournament legal team using normal deck building rules. Anytime an Epsilon character plays a card that successfully removes a hit or hits from permanent record, but not current battle, they may draw a card and may immediately make an attack. Discard duplicates. Are you kidding me? Which Phil? Are we talking Miller or Keffer? I bet it's Miller because Keffer hadn't been around in time to do this. Are you joking? No one knows. And then you say it's Phil. Okay, Vlad, which is it? Nobody knows or Phil. Let's blame Phil. I don't think Phil could even spell it. So, okay, you play a card that successfully removes a hits from permanent record. Henry Pym's got a card that does that. It removes up to 2 hits with the strength icon, I believe. But I can't place an activator on this, but no one knows how to pronounce it. Yeah, that's just hilarious. Way to go, guys. This might work. Vlad, what do you think? Henry Pym? Dr. Dracula? I really love having the X-Babies. Phil Miller, because it sounds like something he would do. Oh, man, I don't know. All right, so here is my Henry Pym deck. I have not tore it apart. It is still here. You guys, there's a doctor. Yeah. That's good. Dr. Acula. All right, so I have the other video up if you guys want to check it out and look at this deck totally and see how I'm playing it. It struggles, but yeah, let's test it. Vlad, when you coming down? Favorite joke from Scrubs. I don't remember that joke from Scrubs, but it's not like I've seen every episode of Scrubs. I could put Dracula on here. That brings another teamwork. Now all of a sudden, though, I'm not sure I'm an anti-teamwork deck. Sorry, guys, trying to keep my face in the camera so the wife don't yell at me. Yeah. She don't look at the cards when she watches the video. Sorry. Hope you get a wife like that too one day, if you don't already. Some of you do. Anyways, X-Babies, Henry Pym, Dracula, Silver Sable. I don't think I ever played it. Did I ever play it with Scarlet Witch instead of the X-Babies? I did not. I don't think I did because her stats were so out of sync with everything else. Try and get them all in the camera here for you. So Phil Miller wanted me to put Doctor Strange in reserve instead of Silver Sable. That might work if I put Dracula on here in place of Mr. Fantastic. I don't have all Dracula's cards. Witch or 4-stat beast. Yeah, I could put the beast on there. Then I'd have to change my battle site. It's the same battle site I've used for 20 some years. And you know why I like to use it. I just love Power Mimic. And then I couldn't go to the next backup, which is Onslaught Citadel. So I don't know about the Beast. I got cards for... Oh, thank you. When you coming down, man? I don't want to tell everybody right now you're not coming to Boston. I'm hoping you change your mind. But if you're not, maybe you can come down an extra week. We can play some. Spend a Saturday or Sunday playing cards. I would love it. Henry Pym is just one per deck away from being really good. He's only 17 points. Mass Reduction is a great card. He's got a nice little chain attack. I really like him. Dracula, they've made him playable with the Masters of Evil cards. And I had some Dracula specials pulled out. Where'd I put them? The ones that he has, actually, the real Marvel cards. I don't know what I've done with them. See, if I'm going to play... I just found Doctor Strange, okay? I just flipping through here, I found Doctor Strange. He's got a target hero may not attack. 2 may make 2 additional attacks. That's all I got in here for him. Is that all he's got? He's got to have something else. Oh, and he's got the teammate, or Doctor Strange may avoid 1 attack of 6 or less. He's pretty fun to play. I just found Illusionary Reality from X-Man. Hey, this is an extra one. If anyone needs one, I need an A next or X-Man's 12. Not that I'll trade you straight up, but we can discuss it. Just message me if you want it. Why did I put Dracula specials? Red Skull. Man, I'd love to get a deck with Red Skull on it. For some reason, I really like the intellect characters, but they're hard. So hard to get a team put together. I really need to get these cards sorted. Where did I put Dracula? What do you think? He's got a reveal. Whoa, Doctor Strange does? Does that mean we put Doctor Strange on the front line and move Henry Pym to reserve? Oh, no. Oh, it's getting crazy in here. Wow. The Dracula. Let's go with this Dracula. I like that Dracula. I'm going to get the foil one out. They let me use the unerrated version. But then now I'm no longer an anti-teamwork deck. I can throw 3, 4, 5 teamworks at you. Get rid of Scarlet. I'm not going to play Scarlet Witch. Even though I do like that -5 when she gets KO'd. Doctor Doom. Mojo. I think Mojo's on AJ's deck that he was using against me. That part's coming back a little bit. So, is Dracula better than Mr. Fantastic? Mr. Fantastic has a draw 3. He's got a 7 intellect attack, and he's got the target opponent may not attack for remainder battle. What's my intellect deck? The one I got right here on camera? Dracula, Pym, X-Babies, and Silver Sable? Or do we want to swap Silver Sable out for Doctor Strange? Do I still have enough points for that? I do, because Strange is only like 19, right? Boy, I don't like Doctor Strange in reserve. Okay. I'm also thinking about a deck with... I might go back to a Beyonder deck. When Vlad comes to see me, we'll play test that one. I'm thinking about actually playing Beyonder with Beyonder in reserve. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy and it probably won't work. But, yeah, I got to keep that 8. Playing with 2 8 characters, 8 stack characters. Where is specials? Well, sorry guys, I lost my Dracula specials already. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There's some Dracula specials. Dracula's got a 7. A successful access at level 3 strength hit. Hit goes on target character's permanent record. Does not count the venture total. I don't understand why they ever made those cards. Doesn't make sense. But it is a 7 to defend, and it could be a KO on some decks. 5 energy. If successful, target character is -2 to defense for remainder of battle. That's alright. It's not great, but it ain't bad. A 3 energy attack, +1 for each mission card in opponent's completed mission piles. Another energy. So that's good, but I got to totally redo my events. There's that 7-3 again. What's this? Target character may not attack for remainder of battle until target character or teammate attacks this special. Attack does not count toward venture total. That's a cool card. If Starjammer's got 3 cards placed on them, boom. Teamwork, couple power cards, and a special. You can tie them up. Play with any fighting power card attack. If attack is successful, remove all hits of equal or lesser value from Dracula's permanent record. There you go, removing cards. The only issue there is if I'm going to play Dracula, I'm not going to be taking any hits on him. I'm going to try not to. What's he got? What's his 1 per deck? I don't have any 1 per decks for him. They're probably around here somewhere. I got to get organized, which is what I set down to do tonight, but I didn't get far. I'd rather build a deck. What else do we got here? About Backlash and future Backlash and run the KO event. That's an intellect deck. Got a 5 fighting strength attack. May not be defended by card from the battle site. 3 strength attack +1 for each mission, and backlashes defeated missions. A 4 any power combined with 1 energy fighting strength or intellect power card for a single attack. And he's got an avoid. Play during battle. All hits and backlashes. Hits from current battle do not count for venture total and are subtracted from opponent's venture total. Could be fun. I don't think it's all that great. You play a backlash up front. KO and bring up future backlash as a 7 intellect. Yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff. A lot of the fun decks, though, are not real competitive for tournament play. That's what makes the difference. There's my Dracula hero. I kind of like Dracula, Vlad. When you want to get together. I can't do it next week. I know you can't either. I'm just messing with you. Wish you could. I am eventually going to do a breakdown of my Beyonder deck that I played before Henry Pym. But I really... Captain Marvel. I really want to play Henry Pym in Boston one more time. I don't know, Phil says I need to play a real deck. He did beat me. There was one hand against Phil, one game against Phil. I won 3 missions in the first hand, 3 missions in the second hand, and never won another hand. Ugh. That's when I decided I was done with Henry Pym decks. And now Vlad's got me thinking it again. All right, so once a lot of guys when they build a deck are going to look at the characters that they want to use and then add events in. Phil Keffer told me a very long time ago, he starts with an event and then builds the characters around the event. Kind of what I did with the Henry Pym. I wanted to come up with an anti-teamwork deck, an anti-teammate deck. So when I got Mr. Fantastic on there, this deck only could play 4 teamwork cards. But I only have 3 in the deck. I don't run a 6 intellect, which I'm probably going to add that back in. I was running into a problem of not drawing enough power cards, and that's why I didn't leave that 4th teamwork in. But making Hideout discovered, discard all placed teamwork cards, no teamwork, maybe played this battle, and the teammate avoid of 9 or less. I know I'm running one of those, but my opponents seem to typically run at least 1 or 2. So I try to get rid of that, and that will get rid of teamworks also. Gets rid of a couple cards out of the battle side, Master Mold and Street Prophet, that type of stuff. So now I'm going to totally rethink it, because if I go with Dracula, I now have 5 teamworks I can play. And I probably will. I don't know. I'll give Phil a call and see what he says. Should I replace the X-Babies? But, all right. Let's look at some cards I got laying around here. I don't know where this 5 came from. That one's not tournament legal. It wasn't tournament legal out in Oklahoma. Starjammers foil 8s came from a buddy, Vlad. Thank you, sir. Those are pretty cool. I don't know what these are. I got, Vlad, did these come from you? Are you even still in the chat? A Bane. I'm going to open them. Let's see what we got here. I honestly don't remember where I got these from or how long ago. I might have had these for a very long time, or I might not have had them long at all. Well, they don't want to come out of the wrapper. That's the problem with shrink wrap. If it gets hot, it just keeps on shrinking. Oh, wow. There we go. All right. So we got a Bane, a Blue Beetle, Dark Side. Wow, there's the backs of these cards. It's pretty cool. Actually, it looks better than anything DC ever did. Doomsday. Green Arrow may attack the reserve with energy power cards. Green Lantern may not be Spectrum KO'd with energy. The Joker. Nightwing. That looks weird. I don't understand that one. Orion. Parasite. Penguin. Robin. Captain Marvel. Alex Ross may play Speed of Mercury from reserve. I don't remember. Does that raise his energy to a 7? I can't remember. Superboy, Black Canary, may place and play any hero intellect ally cards. Captain Atom may play fighting teamwork cards from reserve. Yeah, but he's still 20 points. Elektra, oh, he snuck a Marvel in here. May not be Spectrum KO'd with fighting power cards. And a Nightcrawler. I like that Nightcrawler card. Oh, and there's the back. That is from Captain America Annual, I think number 10. I'm sure somebody knows and can tell me. Cool art. Wolverine and Captain America going at it. Superman and Batman going at it on these DC cards. So, what is that? Oh, that's all those BMG Anti-Hero cards. I'm going to put this one in there. Somewhere here I saw my Wolverine foil 8 that Vlad just gave me. Oh, there it is. And the Thor. These were handed out at the OP Cup. The fighting, I think, came from Larry, actually. The Thor came from Vlad, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's got the OP Cup 2023 on the back. That was very awesome of Vlad to do. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, so I think this is going to be my team that I'm going to try. I got to look and see if I got enough points. What is it? 8 and 8, 16, 22. Yeah, well, I got plenty of points. I could put Doctor Strange in reserve. Then I'm back down to 4 teamworks. Doing some any power cards. What do you guys think? Who else is... Oh, another Henry Pym hero card. Hey, Vlad, next time we do some chromium cards, I think I want to do some Henry Pym and some mass reductions. Just throwing that out there. I don't know if you plan on doing it anytime soon, but it'd be pretty cool. I always like to play the Inhumans. Wouldn't mind putting an Inhumans deck together. Run Crystal in the KO event. I know it's not all that new, but Juggernaut. I wonder if I can get Juggernaut on a good deck. I know Phil's got a good Juggernaut deck. I like it. So, all right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. I got a mess out here on the kitchen table. And I'm going to leave it here for a while. And maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. And sort some cards out. So, anyways, have a great night. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks to Ricky and Vlad for joining me in the chat. I don't know if anyone else was in there. Nobody else commented. But thanks, guys. And we'll see you soon. Oh, AJ. Whoa, AJ's there. Wait a minute. I'm going to not sign off just yet. Better option for your deck. Inhumans. Okay, deck is good as well. Hey, good night, Vlad. I thought you fell asleep on me already. You like the Dracula, AJ? Instead of Mr. Fantastic. But AJ, have a good night, man. Come over and play some cards sometime. Meet me at the store. Saturday or Sunday. Whenever you can. Guys, have a good night. We'll see you soon.